What's up, YouTube? You probably can't see shit, but we're starting this video up at night to give you guys a proper look so you guys can see. You see it's nighttime, so you guys can see the lights before we upgrade them. So let's get there. Let's get a flashlight too. Shit is dark. Right, so seeing that we're gonna be changing the lights, let's have a look and see what do the stock lights look like and how bright they are. Let's see how bright they are. Oh, you see the green lights, that's amazing. Alright, so off rip you can see one of my fogs are out. One of my fogs are out. And the light you see on the bottom are the, wow, so those lights definitely gotta go out. That's retarded. I'm gonna shine light at the floor. Matter of fact, that's actually cool because I've had my intercooler in there. It reminds me of that video I watched with the RX-7. Right, this light does absolutely nothing. Right, so to get the pop-up headlights, we have to turn on the ignition system. So look at that. That actually looks really nice at night. And then here comes the radio. Perfect. All right, so let's get a base reading. Well, let's look and see how these pop-up headlights look at night. And there they go. Oh, so this one's high beams. Interesting. You'll be riding around like this. Right, so this is what it looks like. This is what the stock lights look like. You can see, not bad, not bad-ish. Not really bright much. They're just white, honestly. Missing the fog light, like I said. It's not bad, I guess, but they will be gone. This lens is definitely interesting. Alright, so we're going to be mounting the LED cubes inside of these lenses. I feel sorry for the last guy who put them in. Felt like he went through an ordeal to do that, and just for me to just take the lens off and gut the whole damn thing out. He's not watching this video, he'll be fine. Right, so this is the Rigid Radiance LED pod lights. I'm not worry about the blue color because you already know what color it is. Right, so this is what the pod looks like. Take out the plastic. These are like some real high quality lights. Like you can feel it when you hold it, when you look at it. The LED looks amazing. So the green actually lights up on the border, and you can see that the LED in the center, that's the bright white. Look at that, it's nice and finned and comes with its own little mounting plate kind of thing. So it shouldn't be hard to mount this up. Right, so on the back you see we have 3 prongs. I already opened the box and started to wire it up already. I think the red is for the green and the white is for the white, and black is ground obviously, but it's probably vice versa. But when we get to the car we'll figure it out. So those are the pods, and here we have 2-piece LED bar made in China. No, guys, this was bought a long time ago, way before the coronavirus. A long time ago. So these are the fog lights we're going to be running, and they actually fit really nicely. They're also thin too, so you can tell it's like a good quality, goodish quality. Feels metal housing, so should last a long time. This one is simply power and ground. So a lot more simpler than the pods. Also come with its own mounting bracket, so we can properly mount it and angle it properly. So I'm gonna wait for the next day and get back to the car when it's light outside. Alright guys, next day here. Time to pop out these headlights. Damn, this shit looks good. We got a vacuum in here again. All that shit. Right. I'll just pop them up and take them out. But there is another way. If in an emergency, if your pop-up headlight's not working, you can take off this little shield cover. And there's like a knob. It's being difficult, but there's like a knob. And you can spin the headlights up. I'll probably do that after. But I'll probably just start it. And yeah, no. It's mad work. I'll just screw them up. Just the way I can see if I want the sleepy eye look or not. Alright, so this is the knob. It's told if you spin it to the right, spin it to the left, should start to bring up the headlights. Oh, what the fuck? Wow. Brings it up and down. I guess I should kill the battery first, right? Right, now let's try this. I really gotta wash this car. And this is like the sleepy eye look I want. Let's see. Yep. Oh yeah, that looks good. Sleepy eyes. Yep. Let's get a better look at this. Yep, that's the sleepy eye look I want. Damn, that looks good. Yeah, I should be better because it's pointing more at the ground. I know with these rigid LED cubes, it would actually be really bright and I would want to point it at the ground anyway. So, alright, enough of that. Let's disconnect these headlights. Right, so now that we take out the first headlight, now I can see how I'm gonna make this work. So there's 3 wires on here. We're not gonna be using any of these, but just in case, just for like a reference or whatever. The brown is always ground, yellow, and then the white wire. One of them is low beam, one of them is high beam. So you just tuck that back in there. We're not going to be using that. So on this, the white wire is ground, but you don't need to worry about that. So we're going to be gutting open this. This is nice actually, but we're going to be gutting it open. You can see this was LED. You can see the LED in there. It's pretty cool, but it sucks. So we're gonna gut it open and mount the pod inside. So essentially it's just going to be this outer ring that's going to, you know, get held on to here by this ring that bolts into here. And we're going to be mounting the LED cube maybe on this. It feels like a nice piece of metal, or maybe this back bracket piece right here. It's kind of flexible where I want to put it. But we'll see, we'll probably mount it somewhere around here so it points straight out. And when I do the sleepy eyes, I probably gotta bend it upwards more. So, or just keep it straight, just pointing at the ground because it's really bright. I haven't showed you guys on video, but it's actually really bright. So let's take off the other one and got the both of them open at the same time. If you guys never took out the headlights before, It's essentially one long screw. Well, I guess mine's only has one screw to hold this centerpiece on, and then the ring is 4 smaller screws. So, super simple. Right, so we're going to be, I'll show you guys the method to try and do. We're going to be basically shoving this in there like this. I'm going to take a nice hole saw bit, go right through, give zero fucks about whatever's inside here, gut it out, and yeah, mount it in here. Well, it's going to be mounted to the car, but I would like this to, like, you know, still kind of look stockish. So this is going to shine through this lens, and I gotta clean this lens. It's actually in good condition, but yeah, so we're going to gut this out. And damn, these are actually really nice LEDs. You feel the weight to them too. Oh well. Right, so while we finish up cutting that, that's gonna take a while. I already mounted the first one in. It's looking really nice. And you know what, I don't know. I might just pop the front cap over and just leave it like that, because honestly, it doesn't look that bad. If I can't cut these out and sand them down in the perfect manner, I just might do that. Right, so I put the cap on. It doesn't look that bad. If I was to keep it like this, I would definitely paint this housing black, or probably just completely unbolt it. But honestly, it doesn't look that bad. It's like, it gives off that little, like, menacing kind of eyeball grill look. I know you guys seen it, like a couple of the 240s do it, where it's like a blacked out center, like pop-up headlight center, and it's like the halo all the way in the back, looking like it's like evil eyes, kind of demon eyes, or whatever they want to call it. But it's not actually bad. So later on the line, I guess I'll do that, but I'll try my hardest to cut it out. So right, so I mounted that one up simply just by drilling a hole in the super rigid plastic and bolting it right through. So sturdy, and then I angled it properly. I'm gonna have to re-angle it again when I do the sleepy eyes, but there's no problem with it going upwards. So it's perfect. So let's do the other side and start on the forks. And boom, just like that, they're both installed. Damn, that actually looks nice. I don't know, I might just keep it like that. Well, we'll see. Alright, so the fog lights should be a lot simpler. You can see it's only a power and ground. And the new fog lights are also a power and ground. So the hardest part is finding a place where to mount this. So I want to mount it up top, I want to mount it on the bottom. I'll probably mount it on the bottom just because I would like the look. It would be like lower to the ground and whatnot. They bring it up high, it's gonna kind of like look weird-ish. So we'll see. I'll probably mount it in the center. Right, so we fully installed one of them. Not looking bad, honestly. The adjustability is pretty cool, and it's on pretty tight. So let's install the next one. Also, let me show you guys. Decided to do some kind of like quick disconnect kind of thing. So I had these like laying around my toolbox. I decided to use them. So instead of using these stock connectors I was on here, we just decided to crimp these on. It'd be nice to get these out of the box, honestly, and they tuck away nicely. You can't even see those over there. So let's get this side done and wait for the night and test all the lights. Right, got this roughly wired up now, so hopefully when I press the right buttons, the right lights turn on to it. The fogs I know will come on instantly, but well, I'm just gonna have to test these out. Can't wait to see. Alright, got the key right here. Gotta take off this lock, and I'm gonna test this out. Alright, so when I do this, the fog lights should come on and pop up the headlights, so we gotta test all that. Let's see. Up should be the green. Oh no, up is the white lights. Oh, I said down would be the green. Okay. Down is the green. Yep, that's nice. So we got the green lights for the down switch, and the up is the bright whites. I'm gonna find a way to keep these sleepy-eyed. I like them sleepy-eyed, but let's see. Let's try and get these fog lights to work. Apparently they're not wanting the power on. Alright, so I got it to work, and these shits are bright as hell. I can't even look. Yeah, so apparently on the outside of the car, brown is power, not negative. But all on the inside of the car, brown is negative. Kind of confusing Porsche. But yeah, I'm gonna switch the other one. And we're gonna see what this car looks like at night. So let's cut to that. Alright guys, here we go. Nighttime. Alright, so we got the lights. The green light lighting up. Time to turn on the lights and the power headlights. Wow, so you can see off rip both fog lights. They're actually really bright. Power up headlights. Now the top one are your high beams. Well, to me, they'll be my high beams. Bottom ones, they show green. You barely see them, but let's see. Oh, I'm back down to one fog light again. I wonder what keep happening. Huh, so the green lights aren't really all that green. I had to figure out why the fuck that fog light came off, but I'll figure that out later. But wow, those are nice. These are definitely nice, these cubes. Alright, let's try it with my high beams. This is what... Wow, there you go. Really bright now. Look at those. These cubes are like a perfect upgrade. Alright, so let's turn on the fog lights. I realized because this is wired to the high beams, well, wired to the low beams, and apparently the second switch is off, so solve that problem. But yeah, it actually looks nice. I think I might wire both of them to the low beams, so when I turn them off you can just see the green light just like that, but we'll see. But yeah guys, they're really bright, really freaking bright. Right, so since I decided not to actually put the lens back on because it was really hard to actually cut, and after I cut one I saw how it looked and I didn't really like it. Kind of like that sinister look, like that light pushed all the way back into like a black housing where it's like, I don't know, symbolizes like a cave with like a light shining through basically. I don't know, however you want to put it. I kind of like that look better. And paired up with the sleepy eyes, you can't even tell there's like a light in there. Look at that cat. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it like this. You can see I painted the housings black, so to match the whole theme. And yeah, so the next thing we're gonna tackle is the pop-up headlights. So I was reading up a bunch of things, how to make the pop-up headlights stay where you want. Is that people add a switch in between the fuse, so when you activate the lights here and you basically run it to like two separate switches, so this will be the on, and then you would have like another switch here to like modulate how high you want it to go. So it's like a button. I would use a button personally. I see people use switches, toggle switches, but if you put it to like a momentary switch button, it would, you know, do the same thing, except it would be a lot easier instead of flipping a switch up and down. And from here you can easily tell how high you want it, so you just press it, you know, until it goes all the way up or all the way down. however sleepy or lazy you want to put it. So, yeah, the fuse should be number 1. I already looked online on the forums for it. They say it's fuse number 1. So, I'm trying to get behind here, tap into the wires, and put a momentary button on it and see what happens. It's the red and blue wire. The one I keep pointing, which you guys can't see, but it's the red and blue wire. So if you guys can find the red and blue wire coming off from the motor over there and trace it back to over here, it'd be easy. That's the wire you need to tap into and put a switch on. So we're going to try and get into it and try and find another way, like where it runs. Try and chase it through the whole engine bay, because that's actually a really tight spot to get to. So let's try. Right, so I traced the wire from the top all the way to the bottom right here. So if this is true, when I cut this wire and then activate the motor on, it shouldn't move. And when I touch the wires together, right, so I got the steering wheel back up and connected. Now we can test. When I press this button, it should go up. So because they don't go up, that was the motor light. So now I'm gonna do something scary. I already stripped the wires. I'm gonna touch them together. So let's activate it. Right, all the way down. And when I touch the wires together and, you know, remove it really quickly, it should bring up the lights and, you know, stop. Let's see. I heard something. It's kind of scary. It's like voltage. It's not like voltage. It is voltage. Here, look at it. It's sparking every time I touch it. Look at that. If you can see it. But look, when I touch it, they come up. Look at that. And I hold it, and they go all the way up. That's that. All right. So we found it. Right. So it's the next day here. Thank God for Amazon with that 1-day shipping. We got ourselves a nice silver button. I was trying to get black, but hopefully it shouldn't stand out too much, or else I'll just paint it. But so nice momentary button switch with 2 prongs with screws. We're gonna tuck these in. I already did the whole wiring and taped everything up. Looking look nice. You can't even see in there. So we're going to run these. And if anything, this wire is way too long. I'm gonna cut this down to size. But we're going to just twist the ends and test it out. All right, battery connected, switch connected. It's gonna connect. It's gonna push these 2 wires together, just the same way I was touching it. Let's power this on. All right, got 12.6 volts, fully charged battery. Nice. All right, here. You want to do the honors? When I flip this switch, they shouldn't go up. All right, flip it. See, they don't go up. But when I push this button, let's see. There, up. There they go. Nice. And when I push it back down, it's not gonna go down until I push this button. So that's how I can get the sleepy eye look. All right. Let's see if we get that sleepy eye look. There you go. Just leave it like that. Sleepy eye. Bow.
Lit.
So now I gotta, whenever I'm putting my shits up and down, now I gotta know, like, while looking, like, how high should I put it? And on like a really like dark day, I can just put it all the way up and then flash the high beams, which are this. You know what I mean? So that's perfect.
You could turn off that light down there.
The fog? Oh, what the fuck is wrong with that fog? Oh, wait. I know what's wrong with this.
Oh, okay.
I gotta rewire that one so it works the same way. But yeah, that's the bright. That's how we do it. So we got the menacing look with the green here. That looks amazing. That just looks amazing. All right, guys, we gonna end it here.
I don't know how he does it.
Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Don't forget.
I don't know how.
Never stop modifying.